Welcome to this special class. I've recorded this for YouTube so you can use it at any time. It's a virtual gym session, so you're going to need your weights, your bands, your loops and your ball, or the alternatives that you usually use, you know, cushions, tins of beans, that kind of thing. Okay, we're going to get started with a basic mobiliser. Make sure that we're feeling all loose before we get into all the virtual stuff. Here we go then, sitting right at the very front of your chair, high on those bum bones, shoulders up, round and back. We're going to do 3 or 4 of these. Oh, now slide those shoulder blades together and down the back, tummy pulled in, long straight spine, tilt the head over to one side, up and over to the other. Let's go again. And as you centre off, chin level with the floor, looking over to your right and to your left. And as we centre, chin down, feel the stretch go down the back of the neck. Lift, now don't crunch the back of the neck, lift the throat, lift the sternum, stretch. And the other way, chin down, through centre, and then lift, and out we come again. Let's get those shoulders round again. Oh. Okay, gonna make that a little bit bigger. What we're gonna do is put our hands just on the front of our shoulders and just take the elbows round. Bring the elbows together and open them wide. Elbows together and open them wide. Elbows up and down. Elbows up and down. Let's rotate the upper part of the body. So X factor, looking all the way around to your right, as far as you can go, and all the way around to your left. Repeat. And centre off. We're going to go down the side of our seat. I need you to feel that you're secure, so take the feet out slightly wider. That's going to give you some better balance. You're slowly going to tip down to one side, up and over to the other. A little bit further each time. On this next one, down to your right, we're going to hold that there, but don't hold your breath. Little breath, breathing in and out. Let the stretch go. And again, over to the other side. Don't hold your breath. And up we come. We're just going to do a couple of knee lifts to just open up the hips. So lift those up nice and high. And as you hold the right one up, we're just going to swing that out to the side and back in. Swing that out and back in on your left. You're still sitting up, still pulling the belly back, still high on those bum bones and still towards the front of your seat. Beautiful. Okay. Like I said, this is a virtual gym session and we're going to start on the treadmill with a march. Okay, swing the arms. Now, when we walk normally, we have this kind of sling effect going across our body, yeah? We don't walk like Spotty Dog, we don't walk like this, yeah? It's opposite arm to leg, yeah? We don't think about it when we walk, our arms just swing naturally. But when we think about it, we start doing kind of weird stuff, yeah? So here we go. Marching, opposite arms, tummy's pulled in, knees are just going up and down. Just a gentle warm up. little bit higher. Now, intensity can be raised in many different ways. So you can go faster or you can go bigger. Okay, let's go bigger. Let's start to swing the elbows, lift the knees higher. And that's one way of increasing the intensity of the exercise. Make the movement bigger. Okay, we can make the movement smaller but go quicker. Let's try that. How about double whammy? Quickly and big, yeah? That's when you really start to lift the heart rate up. Bigger and faster. And bring it down. Okay. Rowing machine. It's up to you whether or not you want to use some resistance bands or some weights. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to bring our legs forwards, straight, and our arms forward, and we're going to row here. Now you can see that you've got a couple of options here. If you wanted to, you could use your pink or your purple band. Yeah, you know they're just different resistance levels. Let's use the pink one if you've got one. Let's put that around the feet. Okay, and whilst we have a little bit of flexibility in the band, not too tight, we'll wrap it around our hands. We don't want to do that when it's tight because it stops the flow of blood. Here we go, in our rowing machine. Pull, pull. Now, if that's too easy, you can make the band shorter to make the effort greater. Shorter the band, greater the resistance. Now, if you're not using a band, you could be using weights. You just carry on while I show you the options. If you're going to use some weights, here we go, in and out. So whichever rowing device you're using, yeah, and again, the bigger the movement, the greater the intensity. The quicker the movement, the greater the effort. Or we can do both. Come on, let's row. Let's row. Now, if you're using weights, turn those round. And let's go that way. Let's use the elbows going out to the side. Okay, forwards and back, forwards and back. Belly in. We don't need our legs straight if we're using the weights. It's only there to kind of anchor the band. How are we feeling? Starting to tire? Let's get rid of that and it's ready to go onto the bike. So you've got all these what we call cardio machines in the gyms. So we've got the treadmills and the bikes and the rowing machines and the cross trainers, and they're all there to get your heart rate up. So let's get on the bike. Right on the front of your seat. You're going to tip yourself back, one leg up. Let's get the bicycle moving. Bicycle moving. Just getting the movement in the knee. There's the bike. And you can start to feel the tummy has to work to keep that leg up. Let's try the other leg. Now, if this is enough for you, you can keep going with one leg and then alternate it and then the other. So kind of do 16 on one leg and then swap it over and do 16 on the other. Rest of us, here we go. 2 legs. Now the tummy's really having to work. Keep going. Okay. Now I spoke about a cross trainer, didn't I? Cross trainer's got this elliptical movement going on the feet and the same with the hands, yeah? So move, if you're using any kind of block or mat underneath your feet, you need to move those. We're going to put the right foot out, the left foot behind us, the left hand forwards, the right arm back, because we're going to do this movement, this kind of punching, piston type moving, opposite arm to opposite leg. Cross trainer. Speed it up. There we go. Just in our warm-up session. Now there's another little torture device in a gym called a hill climber. And it's just like a rotating set of stairs or like a ladder that you climb up, yeah? Keep these cross trainers going. 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Okay, so now we're going to go up on the hill climber, whether or not it's the sliding ladder type or the rotating step type, but you are going to have to get opposite arm to leg going because we're climbing upwards, yeah? So right leg up, left arm up, and swap, and swap, and swap. There we go. Reaching up, doing your hill climber. Okay, going to move on to the other equipment that's in the gym now, and we're going to start with the muscles of the upper thighs, inner and outer. It's called the adductor and abductor machine, and it's the one that you sit on